Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Roadrunners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action here on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. With the catch, it's Lawrence. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fights off a defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
This one will be fair caught. UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Roadrunners will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the Roadrunners looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, UTSA. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Inside the 45. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Roadrunners come to the line in a hurry up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Roadrunners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Direct snap to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Strong. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Launching it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So second down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense retakes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong fight back.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. USA offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. It's an option look. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. And the wideout goes in motion. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Miami. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, sparked the ball to 44.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Still no answer for this offense. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking right, this one caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. He gets loose. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the Roadrunners will line up on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Will he score here? And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.